This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yes. Now we are going to discussing about the today soft link and hard link. Okay, and we'll see like this is very important interview question, interview point of view. And even though this very like most of the time we are going to use the when we are going to installing the softwares basically. Okay, and why? What is the importance of this and all? Let's see this. Basically, for example, let's say you want to share your resources. Okay, and for example, let's say I'm executing the command called as git-version. Now where is the git? Like basically there is no git software in this mission. Basically this is not our mission. Anyway, I'm going to use any one of the mission, Linux mission only, right? This is one of the previous batch, like 8 o'clock batch. Now let's say any kind of command, ls command. This ls command, how it will execute here? Where is point out here? What is meaning? This command is pointing to the somewhere. Okay, where is somewhere? I'll show you that just sometime. Now if I execute this command, it is actual command will execute in the somewhere. Like as if you guys are seen right yesterday, if you run that service command, it will go for the inside the systemctl. What does mean here? Now if you execute this service also, it will point out to the service, like as it's a kind of alias name kind of. Okay, now anything like as if you not only the service systemctl, if you are any all this command cat command and this ls command or what are the command we are executing this is pointing to the actual, there is a path, there is a library for that in the system. It will point out to the that library to this name. Now when you execute this command, now this will be point out to the that library. That library will be executed. Okay, that's the reason we don't need to give the complete path of the where this library is located, like as any like ls command or let's say what are the command we're going to use, right? Like as all the softwares and all. Now where it's located basically, um, somewhere like a lib bin something, where lib somewhere. Okay, we had this, that. 1 second guys. Guys, give me a minute. This charging is not. Yes, the hell this is. Just a second. This plug. Fine, yes. Now still it's not this path, right? Okay. CD. Mm, all libraries will come. Let's see. Okay. most of the commands will come here. This is something like this is the path of that basically. One second, guys. We came back here, right? Mm, s- no. Okay, anyway, I'll show you that later on. Okay, just trying to show you something, but it's not finding exact path. We'll get back this. Now, what I'm trying to show you, like what are the where our libraries are everything stored. Like as basically it is etc/bin folder something where lib or bin something. That path. Um, somewhere we had here. Basically, it is little bit. It is there. Basically, all things will come here. Like basically, it's yeah, correct. Like as even etc user bin folder. Yeah, you can search it here. Okay. No, let's search this path. Yeah, you can couple of things were here also. Okay. Now let me show you here. Now what happened here? There is a couple of commands here. What are the command we are going to execute here? Those command is point out to the particular path actually, particular software where it is located. Now when execute this Ruby is point out to the this is the path they installed actually. Okay, like as like that we are going to execute the particular command. The command is point out to the if you execute our command where is located one step back, two step back, then bin folder, then GWA key. Okay, it will go to that part that software basically. And the next if you use for any command like as all these kind of commands. Okay, now ls commands or what are the commands we are going to execute, those command having the different path of the where it is software is located. Okay, if it is located it will point out here, if it is not located it will be showing the some other path where it is actual software is installed. Okay, now if you guys see observe here, couple of commands is pointing to the before the command is called as the l. What is the l meaning here is link. Okay, now means this software is linked with the another software here. Now see gp 2.7 means this is the actual software. Okay, when you execute this anything any software on this, now it will point out to this actually. Okay, now that's the way it will be linked with the one software to another software. This is mostly we use for the software installation time. Okay, if you like as ex or rvim or it will go for the vim only. Okay, vim diff if I execute this it will go for the vim only. Okay, now that is all the link up here one by one. Okay, yeah, any question? One second guys, let me make this. So fine. Now we are going to discuss about that kind of concept today. Now what is the soft link and hard link? Okay, now basically if you want to share the data between the two files, okay, two softwares, now they want to talk to each other, we'll go for the soft link or hard link. Okay, soft link and hard link. Then what is the benefit when we go for soft link, when we go for hard link means that is what concept we are going to be discussed today. Basically let's say I'm going to creating link with the using the command called as ln. Okay, and the if I use that ln and then file1 and file2 here, file2 like as file1 space file2. Okay, something any files any softwares whatever it may be. Now what happened, this will be linked up with this file. Okay, now what happened, this file1 having some data, This file 2 also having the some data. Now if you did not specify any option here, this we are calling as a hard link. This we are calling as a hard link. Okay, and if you specify the ln-s and then file 1 or like as here we are going to use the soft file something, soft file 1 and then soft file 2 here something, yes, file 2 something. This is we are calling as a soft link. Now which we are going to specify the -s option, that we are calling as a soft link and hard link here. Now what is the benefit of this? We are going to see the hands-on now. Basically, let me draw the one small diagram to make very much clear here. Okay, if you guys want to understand this soft link hard link, first we need to understand the concept called as inode. Okay, inode. First we need to understand the inode value. Okay, it's very important interview question also. When you go for any DevOps interview or Linux interview, they'll ask what is inode. Inode means any file, any folder. If you create, by default internally system will create a one number for that. Okay, the kernel will understand that number only. When you call any file, when you go for that cd this path, the system will go understand this number. Okay, this number will go that actually it will show the actual file for us, but internally that will understand the using this inode value. Okay, let me show you that inode value how look like. Now let's go for our path. Basically, see, there is a lot of files are there in this. This is for Docker examples. Now let's say ls-ltri. I means like as it will give the inode value. See here, it will have the inode value for each and everything is the different inode value here. As clear, any file, any folder if you create, it will create a one inode value for the system. System will understand this inode values. Okay, now it will give the one like as by default with the one number, but it's not a unique number. It's is the like as different number for the different files here. Okay, that's clear. Inode value, what is meaning of inode value? Inode value will be understand the system level of language. Okay, even if it will create for the unique number for the each and every file and folder for us. Okay, is it clear now? Let me do the one small diagram. Let's say I have a one file. Okay, let's create a file here, create the inode value here. Create another file here. Okay, now let's say this is let's say this is soft file. This is any file, let's say any file. Okay, this file will be talk to the, if you are using soft file, then this will talk to the, let's say soft file, and this will file will be have the one inode value. Okay, this is the hard file. Okay, like any file names, like just don't confuse here in these names. Okay, naming conventions you may have the doubts. Now let's say here is the file 1. Okay, they are talk to the this file file 2. Okay, this is a file 3, and the next this is the inode value. Let's think inode value. Okay, now what does mean here? When you make a soft link, it will directly interact with the system, directly interact with the file 1, file 2. When you make a hard link, the hard link will be pointed out to the inode value. Like as any files will be there, any files this inode, right? They will talk to the inode value only. Okay, the hard link will be talked to the inode value, and soft link will be talked to the hard file. This is hard link, let's say. Okay, this soft link will be linked with this. Okay, soft link will directly talk to the files actually. That means what? When you create a soft link, okay, now what happened? This will be have the like as only one file will be showing this, but only one ID will be showing that. For example, if I remove this soft file, like a source file, now there is no need for this file to, if you have this file to, it will show that, but when you accessing this file, it will show that file not found. The error will throw that file not found. But when you create that hard link using this file, this ln, there is no option anything. Now what happened? It will be point out to the inode, but two files are having the same inode value. This is file 1 and file 2. This file and this file having the same inode. But what happened if I remove this source file, even the source file, if I remove, if this will remove for this entire step. Now what happened, this file 2 having this own inode, like the same inode. Now we can easily access for the this file 2. Means if you use the soft link, the data entire, even the source file will be removed. This existing file also there is no useful. If you remove hard link, now the even if your source file are removed, that even the copy of the file, if you have, we can use that file. Even we can use that file. Okay. I know this little bit confused. Like we'll do the hands-on very easily. Okay. What is the purpose of this inode means? Sharing the data between the files. Now what happened if I return something data here, it will execute here also. If I something return this here data, this data will be find out here also, like something like that. The data will be executed same way here. Now that's the softwares we are going to use, that we are going to use the small command that will be execute that. Okay, basically. Okay, there's somewhere is the resource we are going to hit that actually. Simply, we can simple word we can say this. Is it clear, guys? At least you understand the inode will give the one number. Okay, let's that much keep it. We'll do hands on, then we'll get more clear. Okay, this theoretically is very tough to understand. I know that. Now let's make this here. I'm going to creating one file here, file one. Just I'm making a file one here. This is file one. Something I'm going to create on this. One file I created. Okay, then next, what I'm going to do, let me create for the link. I'm going to do the soft link file one to S file, something S file one. Okay, I'm going to make it a link with this file to this file one. Now see here, ls definitely here. Now there is a files are created here. Okay, there is a software like a soft file is created. Now see here, ls fnltr I. Okay, now see here, this inode value is different between these two files. This inode value is different between this file inode value. This file inode value will be the different actually. This file inode value is different. Don't think the same file I'm going to use like as if you think like as another file. Okay, for understanding purpose, I'm make it the same diagram here. And the next, if you make it a hard link, then how it look like? Let's see here. See here, this inode value is the difference between the soft link. Okay, now let's create the hard link. Now create a file to. I'm creating a file to, and this is file to. I'm going to create this. Okay, now see here, we just create a only file to. Let's make a hard link here. ln file to, and the next h file, something h file. Okay, just enter this something h file to. Let's do this. If you find out here, now these soft link files are the inode value is the different. If you see the hard link, it will be inode value is the same. File 1 and h file 2 both are the same here. The difference you find out here, the soft link inode values are different, hard links inode values are same. That is the one different. Okay, is it clear now up to guys? Clear guys, is that clear now? Now let's open the file. Let's write some data here. Okay, now this is second line something where I'm returning this data, in the file one, where I written the data file one. Open the file like as soft file one cat s underscore file one. Just open this. This data is came here. Means if I execute that, this will also will be execute automatically. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? This is soft file. Okay. Then open the, now just open the file two. Sorry. Open the file two. Okay. And the next, write some data here. I'm going to return this file to, then open cat hard file something, h file 2, right? Cat h file 2. Okay, open this file. Now the data will come here. See, the hard link and soft link purpose is same. Okay, sharing the data between the files, that is the purpose is the hard link and soft link. Then what is the main difference is that will be depends on the directly file. This hard link will be depends on the directly for the inode. Okay, now let's see what is the meaning of this, guys. Is it clear now? Purpose are same. Now if we change one file, it will affect it to the another file, sir. Okay, fine. Then we can open, if we write this h file data, h file 2, it will be changed there. If you have a doubt, open this file, just write this some line of here, something, write some data, save this. Okay, and then cat, and then open the file 2. Now see here, the data will come to here also. Means we've written only one file, that file data is came to here also. Is it clear, guys? Means the data will be shared the bidirectional. If you open that file also, it will come here. If something executed there, it will be execute this also. Okay, is it clear, right?
Yes. Just one question. So the only difference is between the soft and the hard link files is the side of the inode. Is it just the fact that
That
if you read the file, it's gonna be there for the hard link?
correct. That inode value, we difference we are seeing as of now. But there is a one main difference is that we're going to see now. Okay, up to now clear, guys? Clear, right? All guys. Okay, very important, very confusing. Okay, when you go for any interview, they ask like this internal stuff actually. Okay, I guess how we are going to be work this hard link and soft link. Okay, what will happen this hard link or soft link when you remove this kind of things. Okay, when we are going to create the soft link, when we go for creating the hard link and all. But in real time, we won't use much time, but we'll use while installing the softwares. Okay, even this we are going to use the couple of time, like as when we're installing that couple of jobs time and those kind of softwares. Okay, I'll show you that, because remember this is a link. Ln means link. Okay, now let's see here, right? I have this file, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the file one. See here, I'm going to remove the file one here. Okay, let it be here. I can see here, this is inode, right? That's the reason I open this. Now see this here, I'm going to remove the only file one, rm minus rf file one. I'm going to remove here. Okay, I'm going to remove the only file one. See here. Okay, there is a file two out there. Now see here, if you somewhere, if you see this kind of issue in your system, any software will blinking, means what happened, the source file is missing in the system, the link. If and one more thing, if you find out here, the soft link where are the we created, right? That will be show up in front of this is the L. Okay, soft link will be shown the in front of the L, means that is a soft link. L, if you see that in a directory path level, the L means that is a soft link is find out. Okay, this source file is missed now, source file got removed. Okay, when you uninstall softwares or something, that kind of scenario we are going to see this kind of blinking here, red color. Okay, means this source file will remove. Now see here, can I open this? We have this S file, right? S file one, can I open this? But what happened, still the file exists. It's showing that no such file or directory, no such file or directory. Is it clear now? Means even the file exists, we can't use that until unless the source file is not available, we can't use this. Is it clear now, guys?
Yes.
Guys, stop a message about others.
Yes.
Okay, very important. Yeah, the next what we do, let's remove the file 2. Okay, just remove the file 2. I'm removing the file 2 now. Okay, now see here, lsfltr I. Okay, you can see that inode value here, this file 2. Just open the file 2 here. But hard link, they won't show anything here. But inode value will be the same. Okay, if you how we'll know this, these two files are linked up with this, how we can get to know like the inode will be the same, then these two files are the link up basically. Okay, if a soft link means it will clearly show that this L means this is a soft link. Okay, this you can see here, file 2. Open the file 2. Sorry. Okay, sorry, H file, right? That's the reason it's okay. Now see here, I can open the file, I can do for this file, I can execute this file or anything. Means the hard link, if you remove the source file, the still we can use the that link of the second file. But in the soft link place, if you remove the source file, we can't use for the existing file. Is that clear, guys?
Yep.
Yes.
Right, this is very difficult to understand. Even interview question they will ask many times this question. Okay, this what is inode, what is a soft link, what is a hard link? These questions are the mainly we are seeing in the interview point of view when you go for any DevOps interview or any Linux admin interview, those kind of scenarios. Okay, keep in mind this is very important, the hard link and soft link difference, and then this inode value one. Okay, clear, guys? Then we are going to discuss about the some SED command today. Let's discuss about the SED. Okay, set command. Okay, this is we are calling as basically set command. No, it's a serializable editor. Something serializable editor. Okay, something serializable editor. Now, editor means like we are going to use for the like as editing something like as manipulating the string data or anything. This will be helpful for the manipulating the data. Okay, something manipulating data. Okay, this we are going to something. For example, let's say I'll tell you the one scenario. There is one file you written. Okay, in the file there is a some word is there, that word you mistakenly you copy paste something. Okay, or else let's say you are, what I do, this is a cd command in my real time. There is a one different environments are there, right? Now let's say dev environment, let's say dev environment, then another one is that like a pre dev environment, something like, as, like let's say prod environments. You guys will be very clear. Prod environment, there is a two kind of environments are there. Now the most of the file is same, file is same, like as most of the data is file is same, but there is a different kind of places where is a dev base come. I need to make it a prod, then it will be when I execute this, the prod will be execute, basically the prod code will be execute this, that only this name need to be changed for the every time. Let's say this kind of scenario, what happened, we are going no need to like it has the 20 places in the file, we no need to go for 20 places and modify, because if you 20 places you have the same data same word here, if you miss something like as one place, then what happen? Okay, it will be like as mess up, right? Like as again it will be throw the error or something while executing. Now while doing a production run, it's very like as very important for this set command, like as you want to modify that there is a file in the 20 places, and the 20 places you want to change your data and all, this will be very helpful for us. Okay, now how and all execution and all that we are seeing the hands on. Okay, see, means there is a content in the file, you want to like as like modify the some file name, some content in the file. Okay, now we can replace the data, you need to replace the some data and existing word, then we can use the set command. Using the set command, that really helpful. There is a lot of features of the set command, even I don't know all the things frankly I'm saying, because no one will use all the things. Like couple of things I used, what is the things I used, I'll show you. Okay, now let's do the stuff like let's open the file ours one, self notes and linux comments, and here. Okay, this is the setting. Okay, now let's what I do, let's open the some write some file in this linux mission, like vi, let's my data something, I'm going to return one data, like my data some log file, like some text file or something, anything, any file you can. some data you can take. Work done actually. Control L, it will clear the screen. Open the my file. My data file is not created. Just you open and we did not save this. That's the reason it's not. My data.txt file. Something. The swap file is created. See, this swap file is created. Okay, what we do, this swap file means earlier we try to open this file, but it's intermittently it's closed or it's or something is happening. This swap file is created. If you want to, what you do, just copy this, quite it. If you want to edit, then we can press the edit something. If you want to, don't want to save, like you can save this. Like yes, you can remove this swap file. You won't get again. Okay, just remove the swap file. You won't get back again. Just open this. This time we can open the directly. That's swap file. Okay. Now even the two people are open at a time the same file, we will face this kind of swap issues. Okay. Fine. Now what happened? I'm going to write some data here. Okay. Let's copy this some data in this backer book. Some data I've written. Okay. Any data, like how many lines are there, what is the script has it can be Python script, it can be like what are the JavaScript, it can be shell script, it can be configuration file, it can be YAML file, it can be Docker file, whatever it may be. Okay, there is some data is there. You need to modify there is a one word, you can choose for any word, you can replace that word to another word. Okay, then what you do, we don't need to go search here, we don't need to go for each and every word, we need to no need to modify. We have a command called as set that will be search the particular word, it will be replace the what are the word you want to be replaced. Okay, that's kind of feasibility we have in the SCD editor. Okay, now let's choose for anything here. Now let's say here Docker. Let's take it, which one we have the mode place. Now if you want to search the here, in here we had a here, right? We can search for slash, we can Docker the word, we can search it here basically. Okay, only one place it is there, there is no much places are there. Okay, let's okay, see, container having these many places. Okay, I'm search for this only just for this container having this many places. Okay, now what happened, inside of container I make it a small container to like as capital letters container. Okay, got it right, like as anything, like as inside of container you want to make it a box something. Okay, like simply this container is not that box, this is a containerization technology, the Docker, which we, if you listen to my demo, you get to know that this container, what happened, I need to make it a replace of this word in the all places at a time, all places at a time. Okay, all places at a time. Just what we do, choose this word, which word you want to modify. Let's container, right? You want, you can copy this, quite it. Now what happened, there is a command called as scd, then what you do, space, and then what we do, we can use for this search first, what is the word you want to search, we can search, s means search, and this word I need to search and need to replace of the, instead of that word, first word we need to replace with the particular word. Okay, now let's say I search word slash container word, I need to replace with the container to, let's say I make the big container, like as anything you want, you can replace for any word. Okay, it's not that thing. Okay, is that the next file, which file you need to be modified. I didn't save that file. Huh? Sorry guys, I think I didn't save that file actually. I pressed the control Q, I think so. I have the data, I didn't save this that time, right Q, now I can have the data. Now I'm going to use the same here, my data.txt. See here, wherever that container word is appear in this file, all places will be appear in this cap letter container. Okay, like as what are the name you want, even if you want you can make it your own name. Okay, we'll do the next time, that is. Now see here, what happened here? It's appeared here. See the container. Just open the file. Now it will be the same, but it's not stored. It is not affected. It will show the only for you. If you want to store this, then there is another option. Okay, you want to store the permanently in that affected the changes. Now what you do? Now we can use for that. I think G. I think so. Right. Oh, option. Okay, if an E, I think. Okay. Now let's see here. Now this you want to persist at this. Set -E. Just do this. Now see here. Wherever you have that small container, we can see here container you have, and wherever we have this container, small containers, this will be replaced with this big container. Now what happened here? It is the only first letter only will be done. Now second letters is not done actually. Now you want to make it that every places you want to done, then what you do? We need to replace with the again slash, means if the word will be appear in the line in the multiple places, it can be with the every word in the entire file. Now only what this command will do, only first word will be replaced. Only first word in the line it will be replaced. If the two times will repeated in the single line, it won't replace here. If you see here, if you slash G, what will happen? It will replace the multiple. That's the meaning of here. Okay. Now see here, makes the replacement of one per line. Okay, now this will be the changes for the line actually. Okay, now see here, multiple changes in the per line. Like as if you have multiple changes, we can go for this. That's the reason go for the slash G. Okay, multiple changes you want, we can keep it this. See here, earlier we didn't see here, right? Now see here. Now see here, wherever we have this, every places is going to be changed now. Multiple places, all places here. And open the file now. Now see, still it has there. What is the option we need to use? SCED -help. Okay, check that help, and if you want to see that what is the exactly to store this, write and select script expansion script file, and then follow script -cp to 6 direction separated 1 2. What is option to persist it? The changes you want to persist it. Said -I or something we are going to use. Okay, let me check this. Actually, I forgot that option. Said I already searched earlier also. -I, yeah, yes, got it. Okay, okay, you can just do for the SCD-I. You want to persist that, we can use the SCD-I. Now you can get to this, open the file now. Now persisted this changes the saved here. If you didn't use the need, just only terminal, and it will show the files places are need to be changed. Want to next what happen? You want to you can use the -I. It will save the your file. You will replace for the all places at a time. Container. Now instead of this, you want to like as you want to search that what are the places are there. You can search this /container. Okay, you can see.
No, you need to search capital container. The small container is not available in the file.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, you need to search with replace with the capital letters container.
Yeah, correct. Correct. Can you hear me? Actually, I lost the net. Fine.
Yes.
But because earlier it was the small letter, right? Now it was the cap letters. We already modified it. Now what we do? We need to replace with the cap letter container to that. That's the reason there is no any finding that replacement. That's the reason it will not be affected here. That's what we did, right? Now what we do? We need to already change it here. Now what happened? We need to use for the this one. Okay. We need to use this and we need to be replace it here. Now open the file here. Whatever file you modified. Okay. Open this and see here wherever this container is located, that will be replaced with this. Okay. Is it clear? Sir, not only this, is there any shortcut for VA editor? Yes, we have. Okay. I'll show you that also. Okay. Now see here. Is it clear, guys, as of now?
Madhu, one small question, Madhu.
Yeah.
Actually, what is the purpose? Generally, if you update any data, it will be updated in the file. But you had shown before, if you update it also, it will not be updated in the file. But while you are viewing the file, it will be updated. What is the purpose of
Not
it?
not file actually. That is the
Okay.
option we use for -I. Okay.
Okay.
-I means that will be persisted the data, like as it will be effect and it will save your file data. Okay, if you did
Okay.
not use the -I, it will be show the in your console only. This is the place is going to be saved, but this is not affected in the file actually.
Okay,
Got
but
it?
in console it will be showing.
It will only show the console output. This is the places are going to be modified. But you want to make it that persistently, we can use the std-i option.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Is it clear, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine. See here, not only this, basically we have option in the VA editor also. Okay. How we can do in VA editor? If you know the shortcuts, we can make it this. Okay. I do this in real time, like as most of the time this. If I open this file, if I want to like as replace something, okay. Now how we are going to do? Let's, for example, I'm going to shift colon, then I'm going to use for percentage of yes, search with this Madhu place where the Madhu is located. I'm going to search with this to let's any name. Okay, I'm going to discuss this in the separate class, but I'm going to show you like there is another way also. Okay, now let's say something. I need to make it a DevOps. Okay, and G, and it will be replace this all places where this appears. Okay, same that this set editor and this will be both are same. Okay, and the next what we do, and you want to make it a while, for example, let's say there is a couple of places are there. Okay, you want to escape some places, you want to make a confirmation like as while changing your like as, let it be do this. I'll explain one more example. Okay, just I'm press the enter. Now what happened, where it is located, everything is going to be changed now. Is it clear, guys? Is even we have a shortcut in the VA editor also, the ACD whatever it will do, we have the ACD editor also, like as even without opening the file and you want to make a change and all, the ACD will helpful for us. Okay, not only that, in the ACD there is a lot of features we have. Okay, the regular expressions you want to make it, a lot of yeah. Okay, that particular number you want to make it, particular line number you want to change here. Okay, like here begin and ends with this comma semicolon something, a lot of features are there. Okay, we can use this same kind of this up command also. We already discussed this up command, right? Like that. Now what will I'm trying to open? Just open this. Now see here, I got a Madhu here, all the places. Right. We didn't save that file, huh? I think so. We didn't save that file. We press the Q not. Okay, that's the reason. Now shift colon percentage s slash Madhu 2 slash something. You press the DevOps slash G. Okay. Now Madhu slash DevOps /G, enter it here. It will change and escape shift:/WQ. Okay, now it will save this. The file will be saved. Now earlier we press the Q not, that's the reason it's not saved. Okay, now what happened? It's replaced with the again Madhu to DevOps again. Now what you want to do? Wherever I like as there is a one more scenario, like as something there is some ports you want to change. Okay, but you want to change on particular places. The some places are you don't want to change. Okay, the same port, the port is not changed, but the same port, the same number, whatever you want to be modified. There's couple of places are you need to put the same, and you want some places you want to replace that. Okay, now let's say wherever I have the DevOps, right, I need to keep it some places as it is. I need to change for the some places. Okay, and how and all that we are going to see now. Okay, got the requirement, guys. Now let's say in this DevOps I need to replace this word, but I don't want this. Sir, there is an option, right? We can keep it the only yes, then only first line to change. Okay, not only that. Now let's say this here, right? The next time also we have the another first time only will come. Let's say I don't want to do this place. I want to make it at this place. Then how is it not possible, right? Like yes, that word and then slash, it won't work, right? Now what happened? Like wherever you want, you can confirm it. Wherever you don't want to confirm it. Okay, that's where we have the option. Okay, that's why I'm going to try to show you this now. This is I used one time. Basically that there is sometime I'm changing the port numbers. Okay, in the env file, that port I want to change for like as there is a different ports I'm modifying in some days. Now what happened, that I'm going to search for this word to that place. Like as earlier it was the 800, like as 8080. The next time I want to change for the wherever 8080 located, I want to change for the 8181. But some services are not change the 800. I need to keep it that. Now that kind of scenario what I do in the entire environment file, I don't want to go on changing modification, but in this command it will helpful for me. Okay, now let's say wherever the DevOps is located, I want to replace with this to, let's say I need to make it a small dev and capital O, yes, and G and C. C means it will get a confirmation. Okay, enter it here. It will ask that these are the places are need to going to be modified, and press yes. If you want to make it this black color, right? No cursor is in that point. Now if you press the yes, it will modify. Now see here, modify. It will come to the second place. If you don't want to modify, came to n, press the n. It won't modify. It came to again here. Again you want to modify, yes. Again you don't want to modify, no. Again you want to you don't want to modify, no. Okay, again you want to modify, yes. Okay, again here you don't want to modify. Okay, then next, no. Is it clear, guys? That is the helpful for this. Okay, these shortcuts I don't know earlier. Now when I do in the live sessions, when I do lively modification or this kind of things, it will very helpful for these shortcuts. Okay, when you are demonstration something, and while production deployment they had some issue, and your all the team members are in the group actually in the meeting. Now that kind of scenario, these kind of shortcuts, this kind of like as things will be exposed for the your experience basically. Guys, clear now? This is high level basically. Okay, even last 5 years experience, I don't know this kind of things basically. Okay, and recently when I do this, like my senior guy will be doing this kind of things. Now my manager kind of, you can say. Okay, then I learn basically.
Mother, if you don't mind, can you repeat again this last one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to ask the same question. Like, can you repeat the last one? Because I'm not sure. Are you using the arrow buttons to go to the next word, or are you just
No.
Okay.
I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you. Now let's say here. Okay, again we already modified, right? Okay, first I'll do replace something. Yes, search with this dev. Okay, I make it for ops plus 2. I make it DevOps plus G. Okay, let's modify this. Let's put the percentage here first. Okay, when you use the v8er, we need this, and the next escape it, save it. Okay, done, right? Open it. Okay, now what my requirement is that there is a couple of places I have the words. Okay, in the real time I have a file like .env file. There is a port number. Earlier I used for 800. This time I used for the 8181, let's say. But there is a couple of places I need to keep it the 800. Okay, if I use this percentage of s slash 800 to 8181, what happened? Every places will be modified. Okay, and there is a one command, sir. There is only first time first letter and second word in the line. You don't want to that, right? We can use the s slash and the 800 to 8181. Only it will change for the first appearance in the line, first appearance in the line. But there is a couple of scenarios. I don't want to appear in this like this first place. I want to only second places. That kind of scenario, it will ask you your confirmation. It will ask you your confirmation. In this place I need to modify, or in this place I need to modify. If you want to modify, you can press yes. If you don't want to modify, you can press no. Okay, that shortcut I'm going to use now. See, I'm going to press shift colon percentage yes, okay, slash percentage slash, and where my capital DevOps, this is the word actually I need to modify. Okay, and I need to make it a dev capital O small ps. I need to modify to G, and there is an option called as C. C means just confirmation. Okay, I'm press enter. Now it will appear all the places. Now the cursor is in the this place, like as a first black it will show, right? Now this cursor in this place. Now this word you want to modify, just press yes. This is, there is a replace with DevOps, right? Yes, no, A, Q, L. I don't know like remaining stuff. I used that A, Y, and N. Okay, remaining stuff I never used. Okay, if you guys want, to get try it out. I didn't get the required actually. Okay, I use for yes or no. That's it. Okay, now let's say I press Y. What happened? This got changed now. If you see here, it got changed. Okay, now if I press no, N. Now this here, see here. Okay, keep in eye here. I press N. See here, I'm pressing N here. Now what happened? It's not changed now. It's not changed now. I didn't press the arrows here. Okay, I'm pressing the YN. Okay, if you press no, it will automatically come the next appear the letter. It will come to the cursor to the next appearance letter. Okay, now let's say I want to modify here. Now I'm pressing Y. It's got modified. The next letter it appear here. Now I pressing the no, it won't modify. Now this kind of scenario, in this place I want to modify. Yes, in this place also I want to modify. Yes, in this place I don't want to modify. Press N. Done. All places are done. Is it clear now?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, then next just save it. Once done, double click, save the file, then open this. Then what are the changes are you made, that will be appear here now. And this highlighted one, if you want to remove, there is a one thing are there. I forgot that also. Okay, these commands are regular use, then only can remove highlighted in VA. Even I searched many times here. VA editor. Okay, you can remove that like as highlighted one. Okay, got it. Okay, now shift colon this word, who remember, no highlight, NOH, then enter it here. Gone. Okay, no highlight, NOH means no highlight. Even if you want to see the line numbers and all, like save it now. You want to see the line number of each and every line, like as I forgot. No. Okay, like came this right. NOH. Save it. Open it here. Now set space number. Set space number. Like you can see that like a paragraph numbers, it will appear here. This is one paragraph. This is second line paragraph. Copy paste issue. Okay, this is like when you go for real time, right? If you want to go for particular line number, you can go directly for this. Which number you want to go this? It will appear in the lines. Set number. Okay, there is a command called as remove numbers, set numbers. There is a lot of features in the VA editor. Everything is there in the book. Okay, no worries at all. If you go for VA editor, here, even shortcuts we have, all things we have. See, cd, y, anchor, paste, all the options we have here. Visual mode, and then editor, shortcut, set I, set number, these things we have. A lot of features we had here now. Okay, up to this is the editor, shortcuts, all the stuff. Even I didn't remember all the shortcuts. Okay, no one can't remember, but regular things at least. Okay, clear. This if you use the regularly, then only we remember. Okay, if you're not using regularly, we forgot it. Clear, guys. This is the way. Just have a look for a couple of things. You guys have a look. And tomorrow we are going to discussing about the file permissions. Okay, that's a very important for us, like a chmod and all those things, read, write, executable stuff. How we are going to give the permissions, how we can't give the permissions, how to create a users, how to delete the users, how to create a group, how to add the user into the group. Those kind of things we'll see that tomorrow. Okay.
Hi, Madhu. Just a quick question regarding the hard link.
Yeah, tell me.
So, can we create a hard link for the directories or just for the files?
Basically, there is no useful for directories, right? That we are going to do the software soft link, like as executable link, executable files only we are going to use this. But I don't think so. Like we can do that files directories also. Even I never tried actually. If you guys
Okay.
want to try, just create a one directory here. I don't think it's not applicable. Like
Yeah,
mkdir like test. You can create a one directory. It's saying that let's say create test one. Okay, just one. Then link test one. I think it won't applicable. Let's say test two. Let's see. See, our link is not allowed to the directory. Okay, you can see clearly.
okay. But we can create soft links for the directories as well.
Sorry, soft link. Huh?
We can create soft link for the directories.
That's even that. I think so. No, I think so. This is soft link is allowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like these are things like soft links allow for directories and hard links is not allowed for directories.
Right. Yeah. So when we create the hard link for the files, can we remove the hard link as well?
That's what we done, right? The file remove means there is no difference, like removing hard link, removing soft link. Okay, that removing the source files we are going to be removed basically. There is no like linking removing here.
No, like we created soft link for test 2, right?
Okay.
Soft link we created, we can remove that soft link and it will come back normal.
Like this file, right? You can remove for any file. That's not an issue. Okay.
Okay.
You can remove, like even if you remove this file, then what will happen? Let's even if you have this, you can create the soft link under link lsfltr. Yeah, you can see here there is this link is created, right? Now if you create this, remove this rf of test 2, then what will happen? Let's see.
Yeah, test 1 will appear.
Yeah, the source, that source is needed. Okay.
Yeah.
The source, if you the source will be lost, then it will give this actually.
Right.
Okay, basically links will be linked up with the sources only, because of even if you are uninstalling some softwares and all, it will be removed from the source only, not for the links actually. Okay, that's the reason it will be like most of the people of we are seeing this when you uninstall some softwares and all. Okay, basically if you remove the source, then only it will appear like this.
Okay, got it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, fine. Okay, guys, any questions? Guys,